Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Stanford Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bobcats offense will have the football first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Let's it fly. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Stanford! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job on the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Bobcats will hustle to the line.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Bobcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced the negative play, now setting up 4th down.
And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And that lead grows even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Gonna run it. It's Collins. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on. Some kind of idea.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
That's reeled in. It's Collins. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Cardinal! Quick strike through the air for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. The Bobcats Bobcats send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll return it from around the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Final play of the quarter coming. He leaves it with his back. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're good.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
4 wide receivers spread across the field on 2nd and inches. The give to the back. Makes a man miss. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves them with 3rd and 3. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver going in motion. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The short hands, it's Haynes. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Using his legs to buy some time. Still running at the 35. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal! Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oklahoma State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gilbert. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime, and get a little juju going.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Bobcats want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Bobcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got his man in the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Got it in the middle. It's Hall. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hall. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Snagged in the middle. It's Stewart. They knock him down, but he gets enough to give Stanford a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Fox. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. To the air on first down. He's going to take off. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag.
Hold on.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. No good. And guys, this will stay a 24-point game. The Bobcats will boot it away to start the second half.
Set to kick it away.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Got the first down and still on his feet. At midfield, he's got room. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. They'll move the tight end. Off-play action on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Moving out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. Turning it on. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Caught by the receiver.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Looking left. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Takes a handoff. It's Collins. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. He might want another play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Rolling right and going deep.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to...
Going for it all. Touchdown, Cardinal! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're going into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ferguson. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Look out, he's got room. Breaks into the open. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Got the first down and more. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Stanford!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Sooners performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Lost one deep down the right side. And here's the third interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. An explosive play to wrap up the third quarter. Oh, they finally got him out of bounds, but not before. He carried some momentum for his team into the fourth quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Fox. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll leave it with him. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They but he still got the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. quick pass on the jet motion. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a third down.
Power ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cardinal. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that lap?
Turning on the Jets. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking for a crease. It's Kelly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. They're going to run it. Breaks the tackle.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Caught close to the marker, it's Haynes. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot.
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10.
On the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Here's a heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Ferguson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Runs through a tackle. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.